Good morning and welcome to my jungle. Oh, I wish, right? Things are starting to get a little bit bigger, but not quite jungle yet, I don't think. Anyway, I was not planning on doing a ton of garden tour videos this year, but we have had a lot of things come out and be harvested, and we're getting ready to harvest some more, so I thought, you know what, I kind of just want to show them before it starts getting naked here and the next tiny little plants start coming in. So let me show you what we've been doing. Ta-da! I gotta show you this first, right? This is my favorite part of the garden. I love my trellises. Things are starting to take off. They're starting to grow. Look at these cabbages. So excited. And we will be starting to harvest these pretty quick. See, like this one's getting fairly big. These ones don't actually grow to be huge. So, yes. Anyway, super excited about those. I just checked the potatoes last night, and those ones down there on the end, which were the first ones that we planted, are doing pretty well. Anyway, just kind of show you things. Look at our tomatoes are getting bigger back there. Good morning, Ever.
Hi.
Are you still having your coffee? We're starting to get some tomatoes. Oh. Oh, nothing's turning color yet, but they're starting to get bigger. Oh, pretty soon we're going to have some fried green tomatoes. I'm so looking forward to that. And I'm really, really looking forward to not having to buy tomatoes for my salads from the store. Anyway, I'll show you around here. It's a mess. We put that tarp over the mulching machine. And that's actually something we've been working really hard on the last, I don't know, week or so, is switching from straw in our beds to homemade mulch. And there are a few beds where we bought mulch, but we found that it was just really not going to be great for us. First of all, it's not very economical. Oh, these things are just busting out. We're gonna have a million of them pretty soon. Aren't these fun? They're a round zucchini. I've been hand pollinating all morning. Watch for a video on that very soon. Anyway, the beans are starting to take off. That's exciting. They're taller than me now. I love that. It's good when things start getting taller than you. Lots of kale. More kale than we can possibly keep up with. We have already harvested our kohlrabi from over here. By the way, this was our first time ever trying it. It was the first time we've grown it, first time we've tasted it. If you like broccoli and cauliflower, you're going to love kohlrabi. It takes a little bit longer to cook, but it is fully worth growing. I would say we cubed it up and boiled it the way that we do with, you know, our broccoli and cauliflower usually when we have for dinner. But so we cubed it up, we boiled it, and it tasted somewhere between broccoli stems and cauliflower stems. There's a sweetness to them, especially when they're really small. You know, small versus small. Anyway, so good, so good. So if you like broccoli and cauliflower, it's amazing. If you want to let them grow a little bigger, I know a lot of people use them for like coleslaw and for, well, anything that you would use cabbage for, you could just shred it up and use it for that. I'm really excited about kohlrabi, guys. We love our brassicas, so super excited about that. Definitely growing more, and I highly recommend it if you like it. To show you our broccoli and cauliflower, because some of this is going to get harvested soon. Not that one, obviously, or that one. Where's the big ones at? I harvested one last night, and it might have been one of those ones back there, but like this guy, you can tell it's starting to get ready, because before they're ready, they're all just one height, and then you start getting them coming to different heights. I don't know if you can really see that. There's some starting to stick up. And when it starts doing that, it's getting ready to flower, and you want to go ahead and harvest that. So we'll be just cutting off the head here. And then once you cut off the head, a lot of varieties will kind of sprout up little ones. So you can save the plant for that, or you can just rip it out and put in the next thing. And I'm not sure which I'm going to do. I might leave some of these just to see if they're going to do anything, and then it'll help me decide next year what I want to do as far as which varieties I want to grow. But yeah, see, this one's still tiny. We've had some cabbage moths in here that have been a problem, and those are really easy to deal with if you can stay ahead of them. For one, I neem oil things, and you can see I got one right here, and they're usually bright green. I don't know if this is a different kind of moth, but we just squish them like that. And they always like to hide down in the plant and on the back of the leaves. So you kind of got to look down in there. Anyway, but we've got some big cauliflower. These are not huge. Here we go. There's a decent sized one. And these have gotten some damage to them from the bugs. And now see, this one is starting, it's got different heights. It's not just in one solid. So this one's ready. And, oh, do you see this? See if I can get it out of here. Slugs, guys. We got slugs up in here. Tiny little slugs. That's how I deal with those. So once we harvest these, we're going to soak them for a bit in some salt water. And I think for the most part, this row's going to come out. We've got these tomato plants that we put in here a little bit ago. And I think for the most part, most of these are Romas. So they're not going to get super tall. So I decided instead of doing fencing with these to just put in these sticks. And then as they grow, I'll just zip tie or bread tie them to them. And they'll just grow on up them. And I really, really love the aesthetic of using sticks. There's just something about nature and nature that just makes me happy. Our peas are kind of trellised. I've not done the greatest job with them. Next year it's going to be so much better. As soon as these come out, I'm going to put in better trellises for next year. But peas, guys. The only way we like our peas is fresh out of the garden. We're not winter loving pea people, or winter pea loving people. Look how tall that tomato is getting. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, the fruit, oh, the fruit. Isn't it beautiful? The garden is exciting. It's a very exciting place. Before I end this video, I've got to show you these. These are, I hope you can see them in my shadow. Maybe I should go around the other side. Here we go. These are sugar Magnolia sweet peas, I think they are. The outside is purple, but the pea inside will actually be green, but they are so pretty. When they put on flowers, they are absolutely beautiful. Maybe I can find some over here. Well, they're kind of an old flower, but you can get the idea. Anyway, so pretty. I want to get a ton more of these. And I think we've got some growing in here that might be. But I really want to get a ton more of these and grow them properly on their trellises. Because I just think they're so pretty. I love color and variety in my garden. It just makes me happy. But oh, it's starting to take shape. To get taller, prettier, more filled in, and that brings me so much joy. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed your quick look at what's growing on around here. I'll be back with another garden tour and hopefully some how-to videos a little later in the season. If there is anything garden related or homesteading related at all that you'd like to know that we might be able to share with you, please let us know in the comments. Anyway, happy growing, find joy in your garden, and have a blessed day, guys.